Then when the shots rang out, it was so surreal.
I want you to really wrap your head around the fact that as much as their family loves them, they won't be there tomorrow.
It was uncalled for, unnecessary, could have been avoided.
This just needs to stop. I'm tired of the vigils, the well-meaning thoughts and prayers, and the hand-wringing. We need action.
And in order to do so, we have to take back our streets, our communities, our homes, our neighborhoods, and our children.
Good evening, live from Monroe Park outside the Altria Theater as we go in depth tonight on gun violence in Richmond. I'm Janine Samuels.
And I'm Bill Fitzgerald. Thank you for joining us. Our coverage highlighting stories of those coping with and fighting gun violence in our communities will continue in just a few minutes. But first, severe storms, you no doubt heard them, have been tearing through parts of our area. Take a look at this time-lapse video from Petersburg. We've seen a lot of heavy rain, down trees, power lines, a lot of hail as well. Right now, more than 24,000 Dominion Energy customers are without power, a majority of them in Chesterfield, Colonial Heights, and Dinwiddie.
Let's check in now with Chief Meteorologist Zach Daniel in the Weather Center. Zach, the sun is actually peeking out a little bit here in Monroe Park, but what's the latest?
Yeah, we're not done with severe weather yet, at least not done with the threat yet across central Virginia, but it's not as wild as it was a few hours ago. This is far and away the most significant severe weather day that we've had in 2023. And you see the broad area here in yellow, that is the severe thunderstorm watch. It remains in effect until 9 o'clock tonight. We have a couple of severe thunderstorm warnings to our north and northwest. We'll take you over to the east first. Just some light to rainfall, a little bit of moderate rainfall, northern neck and middle peninsula. That's about it. Pretty good thunderstorm down near Gloucester right now that is not severe. And then down to our south, just a little bit of light to moderate rainfall, a few lightning strikes, Stony Creek area, and then near Rawlings in Alberta, some lightning and some heavy rainfall in that area. But everything kind of winding down, except to our north, ahead of the cold front. Storms continue to move on through, and we have a severe thunderstorm warning near Port Royal. This one's going to clip Bowling Green. It's moving southeast at 25 miles per hour. Here are the time of arrival here with this. Could expect 60-mile-per-hour winds with this and some large hail, quarter-size hail possible with that area of storms. Also storms around Unionville and near Gordonsville. And then this storm is severe, Palmyra to Fork Union. That's moving south and east, so that'll be approaching Cartersville and Goochland. So here's the time of arrival here. We're looking at Haydensville at 6:06, Cartersville 6:18. And all the way down toward Thorncliffe at 6:38. A broad view, putting everything into motion. You see these storms moving south and east. Norfolk getting hit hard with severe weather, just as hard as we did here on the south side of Richmond, where at one point over 36,000 people were without power. And all these storms to our north and west are developing along the cold front. Temperatures out there right now, mostly in the 60s and 70s. It is 84 in Lynchburg and the sunshine there, but look at the drier air now. Dew point of 50 in Lynchburg and just 47 in Stanton. Other areas, mid to upper 60s dew points. This is the fuel for storms, but behind that front, much drier air is moving in, and that is a sign of good things for us heading into the weekend. For tonight, still a low chance for a shower storm over the next 2 hours, but beyond 8 o'clock, we're done, and we'll see decreasing clouds. Should be a nice night tonight and a great weekend ahead of us. We'll look ahead to next week. I've made some changes in our chances for rain. That's coming up.
All right. Thank you, Zach. Now, behind us here in Monroe Park, 10 days ago, a shooter opened fire after a high school graduation, killing a teenager and his stepfather and injuring 5 others.
What should have been a moment of happiness and celebration turned dark in an instant when those shots rang out. It all happened as students and their families filed out of the Altria Theater here towards the park.
I spoke with a student who graduated from Huguenot High School that day alongside victim Sean Jackson on June the 6th. He and his mother tell me that moment was pure terror, scarring their celebration of his success.
I felt really amazing that day.
The big day finally here, 17 years in the making.
You know, I got to see all my principals and vice principals and all my friends in the crowd and hear my mom in the background screaming, Xavier.
Xavier Liggins from Richmond, now a graduate of Huguenot High School.
It was really exhilarating to see him walk across that stage looking handsome and happy.
Hearing him pronounce that we're finally graduates of Huguenot High School, that really changed me.
Breaking news out of Richmond this evening, a mass shooting outside a high school graduation.
My graduation was supposed to be peaceful and a reliever.
But it wasn't.
All those things you see on TV are real.
Xavier and his mother, Donna, and everyone else in the courtyard in front of the Altria forced to face the tragic reality of gun violence.
And all of a sudden, shots just started ringing out, and they were so loud, very loud.
People was running. People was screaming. I've seen a lot of things that day. But what I did was
Get down.
get down.
The ground just didn't seem low enough. I wanted the ground to just be even lower, or just open up and swallow us in until we could come out. That's how terrifying it was. I was waiting for the bullets to hit.
Donna telling me that there were more than 10 shots fired.
It was a lot of shots because I kept asking myself, when are they going to stop? When are they going to stop?
The shots finally came to an end.
My mind was taken away because I'm looking on the ground. There's someone convulsing down on the ground. And there was another lady. She was just standing there by herself, crying. And so I just reached out to her and I kind of held her and rubbed her arms like, you know, are you okay? Where's your people? Do you know where your people are? And she was just like, I just wanted to see my son graduate from high school. That's what she said.
After caring for 2 complete strangers, the Liggins family finally head to their car.
We were in survival mode at that moment. We just wanted to get out of there. But yet, on the way out of there, we were going, you know, to the car, going toward the car, which seemed like it was miles away, like we would never get to the car.
Xavier learning of his classmate Sean Jackson's death in the car from
Instagram. It was really sad.
Now Xavier coping through written word, a message to his classmates.
You've made it to the finish line. And it's time to take a breath before you start a new race. The next chapter will be full of surprises, but I'm sure that you guys will be ready for anything that comes your way. Trust and believe that. If you want to be a better person, do what you got to do in order to become that person.
Now, that was just a small portion of Xavier's message. You can see his entire message to his classmates on our website at WTVR.com. Now, Bill, at 5:30, you actually told us about a Richmond police chaplain, Cruz Sherman, who has literally turned his life around after being a member of a gang in his early 20s.
And that's right. He has spent decades now. Sherman's been out on the streets working with community groups, trying to change our current trajectory, which obviously now means rising violence out there. And he connects the deaths of Sean Jackson and his stepfather, Renzo Smith, to places like the Belt Atlantic apartment complex to show what needs to be done. Sherman even organized a march after mom Sharnez Hill and her baby Naziah were killed at Belt Atlantic back in 2021. But he says that outrage has apparently faded, and he says we need to channel that energy towards solutions.
We got to be better together. And whether you live in the West End, whether you live in the Fan, whether you live out on Monument, these are Richmond problems. It's not a South Side problem. It's not a Gilpin problem. It is a Richmond problem. So therefore, we have to come together, all of the organizations, all of the mental health organizations, and deal with people. Because until we change people, then we're going to continue to have this conversation. I was over here 2 years ago, and we're back here again. So evidently, we're not having the right conversations. And Bill, it's time to be honest. We sugarcoat, we do the politically correct thing, but until there's a transformation of the mind, then we're going to be back here 2 years from now having this same conversation.
Now, Bill, I met Cruz last week, such a powerful man with a powerful message. And it sounds like we can't just talk the talk anymore. We've got to walk the walk.
Yeah, and that means all of us. In fact, he has said that he believes the people that are committing this violence don't see hope the way others in the city might see it. And they say, in fact, you're not here helping me worry about putting food on the table, worrying about security for my family. In a way, some of the things that are said in some parts of the city, according to Cruz Sherman, don't resonate with people that need to hear that message of hope. In fact, according to recent data from the Richmond Gun and Gang Violence Community Assessments, focus groups of Richmond residents living in high crime areas did identify 5 ways to prevent gang violence in their neighborhoods. Those are family support. That means things like providing counseling and resources to families in the city. Prevention and intervention. Those are programs that focus on keeping children off the streets. Then there's safety, always a big concern. That includes gating communities and then other resources. Education, understanding history and culture from the perspective of all. And community activities such as work programs, scholarships, and then gatherings to bring people together to keep them from being torn apart when violence strikes.
So many resources, solutions, we just have to take the action.
That's right, and we all have to do it.
And we want to leave you with this. You have the power to stop gun and gang violence in our Central Virginia community. And we want to hear your voice. What changes should be made to move the needle forward in ending gun violence? Share your voice with us by sending an email to voices@WTVR.com. And thank you to everyone who steps up to the plate to curb violence however they can, as parents, as students, as leaders, as Central Virginians. Live from Monroe Park, I'm Janine Samuels.
And I'm Bill Fitzgerald. A final thank you to you for sharing your voice with us as we work to stop the violence by highlighting those who are making a difference.